seeing the effects of this already now, but making landfall through the overnight hours, at least running right past some of those islands. Category 5 storm as you continue to...
Look, it's going to go into the Gulf of Mexico.
It becomes the question, where does it go to next and spur it, and perhaps run it right up into portions of Florida. We're still at land.
How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2017. Labor Day's over. So, time to get back to my routine. Lots of stuff to talk about this week. All kinds of shit going on. Recovery from Hurricane Harvey as Hurricane Irma approaches, the strongest hurricane that we've seen. They're saying since 1980 or something, or 95, or it's been a while since there's been a hurricane that powerful. So yeah, that's coming. They already, it's not supposed to hit till like the 10th or 11th, I think. It's supposed to make landfall somewhere. They're not sure where it's going to make landfall. It's either going to hit Florida, the Carolinas, or it could possibly go into the Gulf of Mexico. And that would be horrible. So yeah, we got hurricanes going on. Of course, our good friend Kim Jong-un in North Korea, he's at it, up to his antics again. This time, supposedly he set off another nuclear bomb, a seriously more powerful hydrogen bomb, and it's small enough to fit on a warhead now, apparently. So he couldn't do it with a regular atomic bomb, but now he made a hydrogen bomb small enough to fit on his missiles. And yeah, and then late last week he fired a missile over Japan. That was a big deal. I'll show you. Yes sir, we fired the missile and it flew right over Japan. Ah, excellent, excellent. Also, it's pretty chilly up here this morning, I'd say. Man, we had a heck of a cool front go through that. Like yesterday was hot. The whole Labor Day weekend was hot. And now a cold front came through. It was in the 40s this morning. So it's feels good though, man. Feels real nice this morning. It's like walking through a refrigerator. Real refreshing after a long hot summer. Man, the sunshine is kind of like a orangey, hazy color this morning. I guess it's from all the smoke from the fires from California drifting all the way here to Colorado. It's pretty amazing, huh? How it affects us from 1,000 miles away. There's some woman that's like the American ambassador to the United Nations or some shit, and she was out there talking about how we need to discipline North Korea with the most powerful sanctions that we can possibly inflict on them. And we also got to stop doing business with any countries that do business with North Korea. They're supporting North Korea's nuclear ambitions. Yeah, that woman, she was pretty frightening looking, man. She looked like a witch. Also, I heard this morning that apparently Vladimir Putin and Russia are backing up North Korea and Kim Jong-un. So that'll make it a little more interesting if they got the Russians backing them up. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on this week. A lot of shit going on. We got this other hurricane coming at us, threatening the United States, and we got the North Koreans threatening the United States. Everything's a big threat, you know. Let's just pretend for a minute that I believe that nuclear bombs really do exist. Even still, even if nuclear bombs do exist, and I'm wrong about the nuclear hoax, you know, they could be real. But even if they do, I'm not really too worried about getting nuked by North Korea, man. It's really, I bet my life it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I heard that down there in Texas, the recovery from Harvey is a lot of people have been forced out of their homes and not allowed to go back into their neighborhoods. And I'm also hearing that they're going to start bulldozing people's houses. They're going to start bulldozing entire neighborhoods. And then when this next storm hits, it's just going to get worse, man. It's just going to force more people out. and big chunks of our country is going to become depopulated like they already are. If you drive across America right now and just see how many old towns are no longer anybody living there. All these small towns are totally depopulated. A lot of them have been fenced off. A lot of them you're not even allowed to go into the areas anymore. Big giant areas of America now are totally off limits to human activity, and it's just going to keep getting more and more and more. I think that's a big part of what they're doing with these storms and these hurricanes on the East Coast and wildfires on the West Coast. They're going to do a lot of manipulation to this Hurricane Irma as it comes on to make it as damaging as possible, like they did with every other storm that's come and hit the United States in the last 30 years. We're going to keep these threats over our heads. The threat of nuclear war and the threat of storms, and just keep the American people constantly under siege. Never stop, never end. I told that kid, told him he needed to stop his shenanigans. There's gonna be fire. There's gonna be fire and there's gonna be fury. You know what part of fire and fury does this kid not understand? The leaders of the world all pretend like it's all real, the big shit show, that they're gonna have a war with each other. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. Yes, sir, that's correct. We have detonated our first hydrogen bomb underground, and it measured 6.3 on the Richter scale. Ha ha. That'll show Trump. Ha ha. Excellent. Trump will have to do something now. Ha 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 ha. He cannot ignore this one. It measures 6.3 on the Richter scale. Ha 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 ha.